This video is overdue for a long time. I want to give you all a life update, what's going on in my life. It's so much going on in my life, and actually going on in my life gives you the real juice. Being very honest and raw in this video and showing you what's going on behind the scenes, because you mostly see my educational content here on YouTube, and I want to change this. I want to bring in more a personal note, because I love to watch other people's stories, so I want to bring it here personally as well on my channel. And let's go. What's going on in my life? Where have I been? Where am I currently living? What was going on the past 6 months? I did leave Thailand. Did I leave for good? Like what's the state of being? Where am I going to be headed next? Yes, I left Thailand now almost 1.5 months ago. I left Thailand. Did I leave Thailand for good? I don't know yet. I currently have strongly a vision to be back very soon, but I never fully know what's going to play out, because I love to go with the present moment, what's showing up in the moment for me, raw and authentic right now. So I can never promise where will I be to a certain time and date, but right now it is in my vision, it's in my field. I'm thinking about going back in June or July to Thailand. I love Thailand, and I was living last year almost 8 months in Thailand. It is crazy. I got a beautiful, amazing job opportunity in Thailand. I was working almost for 6 months in a amazing concept. It's a co-living place, co-working, but beachfront resort vibes, 5-star beach resort type vibes. It was insanely beautiful location. I was managing there the experiences. I was the head of the department, making sure that everyone is happy. Online reviews, activities, wellness schedule, events, parties, connecting people, building community, and that's exactly my jam. Exactly, building community, bringing people together, making sure that people have a great time. And as well, the wellness aspect of that job was insane for me. But there was a dramatic shift for me in that job, and I want to come to speak to that. What shifted for me in that job that I decided to leave the job ultimately. But before that, why did I even take on a corporate job? Honestly, I didn't think I'm going to work in a corporate job ever in my life. But the last 2 to 3 years, honestly the last 4 years, I just reflected it. I came back to, now spoiler alert, I went back in India. I came back to India. It's 4 years now. Last time I've been in India. In a way, my financial struggle started to emerge. I needed to go to a redefinition of my relationship with money, and now I am back. When I was in India 4 years ago, what is insane, I was in the year of the number 8. The 8 stands for power, money, inner power, inner strength, and as well resources, as well shared resources. And things happened 4 years ago. Maybe that's time for another story, but I lost a lot of money, and I needed to go back home to Germany and stay there for some time to get financially stable. Till today, I wouldn't say I haven't mastered my financial stability, but I'm on a good way to reframe the relationship I have with money. So this is my path. This is as well why I took on the corporate job. It was a perfect job description on paper. I love the company I was working for. I had in the beginning a lot of freedom. I could let my intuition, my creativity lead the way, and it was awesome. Honestly, living and working in paradise in Thailand, I loved it. My idea was to take on this job, to build my YouTube channel on the side so I can create more from a relaxed state of being. What happened then, it worked well in the first month, and honestly, congrats to me. I had in November and December my best month. A lot of you booked numerology readings as a side, but it got extremely stressful. Handling my full-time job, going towards the end of the year, we had so much problems in our company and the management team. Our general manager left, our food and beverage manager left, and then I was there, and I was only working for a few months in that company. And suddenly I had the responsibility for this big company to organize a Christmas and New Year's Eve party, and I was just throwing into it. This time was definitely expanding my horizon. I rocked it, but it was like wow. At the same time, I was so happy to get more readings and more coachings into my calendar, but I was by the beginning of the year really burned out with whole pressure I put on myself. I wanted to keep up with YouTube content. I had the readings, I had my full-time job, and the full-time job got more and more demanding. For a corporate company that try to get as much out of you as they can. But at one point, shit hit the fan for me, where I was like, okay, no, I cannot keep doing this. I need to set a full stop and full break. It was in that financial struggle, not having enough money to pay my bills on a regular basis. I got supported by my mom. I still am supported by my mom. I'm still supported by my partner, which I'm truly grateful for, but I'm working to financial independence for myself. It's all back to yourself. So it comes all back to myself and taking responsibility for it. So it was important for me to take on the job, to take on the financial responsibility for myself. And as I said, I was so burned out in January. I thought, okay, the pace is slowing down. I got a new general manager in front of my feet, and he got very controlling. He was telling me, no, you need to be here on the premises to this and these times from 9 a.m. to 6, and you need to do that. You need to be basically available 24/7. And I felt so restricted in my freedom. I couldn't manage it with my heart and my soul to be on such a controlling time frame and always needing to be present. How I work as a life past 7 is, yes, I'm present, but as well I need my time to detach, to find myself, to have my brilliant ideas, to be in my zone of genius. And then suddenly having all this pressure, it was simply too much for me. I'm a person who loves to work. I love as well to work hard, and I was doing that the months before, but I had more flexible time frame to do so. I'm not scared away of being there long hours, but I take a break during the day for 3-4 hours to recharge, to nourish myself. And this is what I teach and pray and tell everyone to do. You need to really make sure you are doing the energy work to be truly present. Ultimately, the pressure got so much that by end of January, I got hit with a very bad virus transmitted by mosquitoes. It's similar to dengue fever. It's called chikungunya in Thai, and it was knocking me out. I was almost on bed rest for 2 weeks. It was crazy, and I realized there truly how burnt out I am. I couldn't rest. I couldn't sleep. My mind was going. Everything was going. I know that I was getting sick for a reason, because I was beating my body up so much. I didn't take the rest and pauses I needed. So I got this disease to finally be able to take the rest. I see the disease, illness, sickness as a chance. That wants to show something up. That wants to transform something. They want something to be seen. So I see it as an opportunity for transformation. funny thing is, when I came back to work, I had shortly after that, or maybe a week later, when I came back in the beginning of March, I had my probation conversation. So I have a probation phase, and then it got decided, okay, do they want to keep working with me or not? And then a really, really funny thing happened, and I got my probation phase expanded. And I was like, oh wow, I worked my ass off for your company. I was barely sleeping during New Year and Christmas. I'm giving my soul and my heart to your company, and I'm doing a great job. And then my probation gets expanded, and there have been points like, okay, you haven't been responsive while you've been sick. There have been other weird comments for extending my probation phase coming up. If I would be in an insecure place about myself, I would take that in. I would be telling myself the story that I'm not good enough. This is basically what my boss told me. Hey, you're a failure. You are not good enough. And I am super proud of myself. I spoke up. I was like, honestly, I took the job. I know you are underpaying me in the first place. I wanted to negotiate for a pay raise. Is there something else you can offer me? Because I'm not accepting this. And it went on a whole rampage. I needed to speak with another supervisor who put me into my place. And it was power games and this old power structures, pure of that. And I am like, no, this is not what I want to live. I teach love. I teach people to be connected. I teach people to connect with their purpose. Why am I in a surrounding where I don't get appreciated, where I don't get valued, where I get told I'm not good enough, where I get told I am not worthy? Why would I stay in a place like this? My soul don't want to be here. I get controlled. I get every day only shit and criticism. The whole team vibe was so down with the new manager coming into the team, and I was like, no. I got an ultimatum. I could choose. I can leave or I stay to the conditions he told me, and I made the decision to leave. Was that an easy decision for me? No, because still my money fears came up. Like, what if I cannot sustain myself? I already knew it was a job for a limited period of time, but I thought I would leave later so I can save a little bit more money up. But that was not the case, because life truly put me into this process and tested me. Is that truly what you want? And if you want to up level, and if you are staying in an environment that is not serving your highest vibration, and especially when you stay with resistance, it will not serve you, because it will drain even more energy. And this is not what I stand for. I stand for being in a high vibrational state, having fun, enjoying what I'm doing, loving what I'm doing, having passion, and as well treating people well and being treated well are a basic respect for me. So I decided to leave. Shortly before I got this ultimatum, I hit my 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which I am super proud of. It was a big milestone for me, and it gave me in this situation so much hope. It showed me, it was like the universe is showing me, hey Vanessa, look, you made this, you mastered this step. Even so, your YouTube channel is not monetized yet. Yes, I want to answer that as well. I'm not monetized yet. I am lacking certain amount of watch hours. Even so, I took some videos off my channel because I don't resonate with the energy or the collaboration partners anymore. I took them off and I lost a little bit more watch hours. So I think I need around 900 or 800 watch hours to fulfill the monetization, but I'm determined to do it in the right energy, in the right flow, to attract beautiful souls here, and we click and we are nurturing each other's energy. This is my intention here with my channel. So this was the universe telling me, giving me that sign, okay, your work is paying off. Where do I truly want to put my energy in? If I put the same amount of time into my YouTube channel, into my business, than I did into a company that is not valuing you, oh my God, I can't even imagine where I will stand just from here, from a few months. So I took that leap of faith. I resigned. I gave them 14 days notice. I could have just left immediately because he extended my probation phase. So I didn't need to stay there for a full further month. And honestly, these 2 last weeks were very challenging for me. It was so expanding, knowing to leave a company, and I was really fed up at this point. There's been more things. I'm not all elaborating them here, but I was truly fed up with working there. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's take some money with you. At least you get paid for these 2 weeks. Don't just cut it off. You can make a clean cut, you can bring it to an end, you can make a proper handover and make it good for them. Even, you don't feel appreciated, Vanessa, make it good, make a good ending for them, that they can continue to their best. And this is what I did in the past, in my last 2 weeks, and I took the pace out. That was good. I took more breaks in between. I just took my break outside if I felt like it, and it was like very, very liberating. At the same time, I needed to leave Thailand because I had a work permit, and when you quit your job, you basically need to leave the country. Especially my work visa was running out. They always need to do some extensions with it. The company was taking it over, but my date was truly on the date I was resigning. So I was flying out one day after I quit my job, and I went with my partner. We are still together. We're living together, and we went to Sri Lanka for 1 month. We initially thought we got a 6-month visa. Honestly, okay, this is a crazy story itself. We arrived there. I always wanted to go to Sri Lanka. I was so excited. We arrived there, and I was like, somehow it feels weird. Everything feels weird. I'm like, oh my God, what did you do? We left Thailand. And Thailand, as I said, Thailand is one of my favorite countries. It's just so comfortable. You get everything in such an easy way. And then Sri Lanka is way less developed, and finding new places where to eat, finding foods. We're very big foodies, and finding everything and bringing everything into alignment. It was a process as well, taking my mind off from work. My intention for that past month was truly to find into peace, find into a relaxed state. And initially I thought, okay, I'm going now all in with my YouTube channel. But then I was like, okay, wait, let's take a break. You were working hard for this past 6 months, and I just realized I didn't even tell you what I all did. I had my full-time job, I had YouTube, I had readings, I hosted workshops in person, cacao ceremonies in person, breathwork. I gave private sessions in person as well. So it was crazy. So I did all of this, and you just like want to rush now into the next thing that will come from a place of fear and not from a place of having a full cup. So I decided to take that month in Sri Lanka completely off, as well enjoying quality time with my love. We went to the end of last year through a very challenging time as a couple. and we made it through. He went to Bali, and not just only we had more physical distance, as well our distance, our intimacy, in a way got further away, but then as well closer together in a sense. But there's been a point where I did not know, is he coming back, or I honestly thought he's not coming back to Thailand. But then he returned, and he returned like, I'm so proud of us as a couple that we went through this, because he returned with a way more, he's giving me a way deeper security, a way, I just know he's now truly, deeply committed to me and to our relationship. And that was before that a little bit shaky and sometimes insecure. So I was winning a lot of stability in my relationship. We are working together as a team better than ever. And then we've been 1 month in Sri Lanka. As I said, we thought we were going to stay there forever because we fell in love with the country, and it is so beautiful. The people are so heartwarming, open and nice there. But we somehow had the impulse, okay, we need to move on. Initially we thought, okay, we're heading back to Thailand, this time to Chiang Mai. I have not been there. And then eventually to one of the islands, because he truly wanted to get back into training. He's training MMA. And then he wakes up one morning and he's like, babe, what if we would go to Goa? I saw that really nice apartment. And I was like, India was kind of the last place we thought we go here. We were actually thinking first we go to Nepal, and then maybe last one will be India. So I was like not internally prepared for India. I was like, okay. I didn't say immediately no. I know sometimes I have this impulse to just say no, no. We're going to Thailand. We said this. And then it actually felt really good. We found this amazing 2-bedroom apartment here in Goa. And I was honestly scared to return back to Goa, but then everything just like made sense with that path I'm on of financial freedom, being financially independent for myself. And then I looked back at my numerology life cycles, and I realized I was here in the year of the 8, and now it's 4 years ago. 4 stands for stability. Now I'm in the year of the number 3. And it just like all makes sense to be here. And then I had a friend, she gave me a reading about my you can with astrology read like which places are good for you. I don't know the word right now. Let me know in the comments when it comes to you. I cannot pronounce it right now. So she was reading my astrology map, which places are good for me. And she was like, oh wow, there's Mumbai. Mumbai is a magical place. You should definitely go there. I have my Jupiter, my Venus, and my Mars line. Like when you know the astrocartography, then you know that they have sometimes these big circles where your energy is supposed to be the most potent. And I was like, when she said that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to India so quick. And then this came up, and I saw this on the map. I thought like, okay, Goa. Let me just check. She said something about Mumbai. Let me see how far is Goa truly from Mumbai. And then I discovered I am still in the range with, I think, my Jupiter line of this crazy magical place for me when it comes to astrology. So I was like, okay, let's go. That's a confirmation. It's like a perfect place for me to accelerate my career. And I'm like, okay, let's take on the challenge. Let's take on India. So I am here right now, at least for 1 month. My boyfriend, I'm so proud of him. He signed up for his first fight, and not Muay Thai. We were actually thinking he's going to do his first Muay Thai fight, but he's actually going straight for MMA, and I'm so proud of him. And this is as well my vision, what's next for me. I'm going to devote myself to support him fighting, to support him in preparing for his fight. And I know that's right now really present for him, and I want to keep working as well on my personal MMA skills. I'm as well signed up in the gym here, and it's so amazing training. I'm excited to see 1 month shift. They're training really hard, and this is so good for my mind and controlling my emotions. It is so much. And I'm going to focus on YouTube, really creating inspired content here for you. So if you have anything you would love to go deeper in, let me know in the comments. And I'm going as well, my vision, and I hope as well this is something you are seeking. I truly want to bring you deeper and deeper into your power. And what I see and feel right now from the energies, everything is very challenging. Oh my God, we saw so many accidents in Sri Lanka. I have friends in Tel Aviv. Everything is feeling like war. As well here in India, in Goa, when we ride back with our Scoopy from training and people are ready to fight. Some people are fighting in the streets. I'm like, wow, this is intense energy. And this is a time where we truly need to be strong. We need to work on our strengths. We need to work on how to process our emotions. And this is what I want to support you with. I'm working on my burpee series because burpees are, for me, the first step to liberation, to get strong. Burpees and as well stretching, flexibility, because you not only need to be strong, you need as well to be flexible in your body, and breathing, obviously. So this is what I'm going to focus on, and let me know what you are excited for. Let me know in what point of life you are right now, and I'm so glad we walked through all of this together. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light into the world.